Merry Christmas, everyone.
If you're listening to this the day that it drops, it's Boxing Day. If you're like us, you're probably feeling way too full of ham and food and presents. Obviously, the most important part of Christmas, presents.
A little bit dusty.
A little bit dusty. Maybe a couple of nogs.
Mitch Stark's on his 6th over bowling to Ben Stokes.
Wouldn't it be?
No, he wouldn't be on his 6th bowling to Stokes, would he?
Well, it depends how things have gone.
Yeah, true. Mitch Stark just absolutely destroying the English cricket team.
Yep.
Much like the leftover chicken destroyed my guts this morning.
Oh, you know what goes fucking brilliantly more like, you know, for probably the 17 weeks after Christmas is it's ham, like baked ham, a little bit of mayonnaise, a little bit of like if you got some glaze or something from the ham, throw that on there in a toasted sanger.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh,
I knew you were going there.
Oh, put a fork on me and fucking call me done, Sam.
That's it. The ham aside, Maxwell, it's a big episode this week. Mm-hmm. We've got the Lorna Shore boys on, Will and Adam.
Yep.
We were joined by them at Good Things Festival, and our channel's been popping off all things Lorna Shore. It's great to finally be able to share this chat with everyone. Probably should flag that we were very tight for time.
Yes.
And the interview is probably not to the depth that you and I usually like to go to, but there's still enough meat on the bone.
Yeah. This will just be a nice little nibble to get you through that post-Christmas malaise. And we do chat about kind of how the band pulls the songs together, who's pushing Will to make those noises and how they kind of come about. So you do get a little bit of insight, but yeah, as Sam said, this was a pretty quick drive-by. So
it's a little bit of a quickie, but
yeah.
I think it's what people need for Boxing Day. They're not ready to dive into a 40-minute chat.
No.
But if you want us to chat to Lorna Shore for 40 minutes, just tag them in every comment of theirs.
Well, Sam, I think over to you maybe.
Maxwell, we are backstage at Good Things Festival with arguably one of the bands that are most talked about on the lineup. We are joined by Adam and Will from Lorna Shore. Lads, welcome.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure. And we just had Gwar on the show. We had
Blothar the Berserker.
Blothar the Berserker on the show, who did openly say that he wants to tour with Lorna Shore.
Wow. That would be actually insane. I can't even imagine that.
Not only that, he said, I think his words were, out of the new crop of metal, and that's gone from a guy who's been playing for 40 years, out of the new crop of metal, Lorna Shore are the only band that he likes the sound of. So
that's awesome. We'll take it.
Shout out to them. I was looking at one of their asses the other day.
I saw, when we first got to the festival, was it yesterday?
It was yesterday.
I saw straight ass.
I was like, whose ass is that? And then I was like, oh.
That's Gwar.
Gwar.
Oh, we saw Gwar ass yesterday.
It's quite the ass.
Yeah. Good start to the day or something. I don't know.
It was a start to the day.
It was something.
Could be a good start.
Look, we want to talk the new album if we can first. I feel the Everblack festering within me. I did have to double check just to make sure I got that word for word.
It's long, we know.
It doesn't roll off the tongue smoothly, but
when you get to the second paragraph,
it does.
It does. It's a great album. But look, it's been out for just over 2 months now.
Is it been 2 months? I feel like it's been like
holy shit.
I suppose you sit on these songs for 6 to 12 months, yeah.
I mean, we've known them, it feels like, forever. It feels like they came out a while ago for us, yeah.
October, damn, you're right. I feel like it's been
that means we're doing something right, I guess. The people like it. It's been good. Let's put it that way.
I was going to say, the fans' reaction's been really good. It's brutal, it's technical. There's some beastly elements from you, Will, as per, usual. But coming from Pain Remains, what elements did you want to sort of keep in the album, and what did you want to evolve as a band?
Honestly,
you go first.
I think we just wanted to do like what Lorna Shore always does. Like, I don't think we wanted to change our identity like crazy. I know a lot of people were expecting like some really crazy jumps, but I don't think we'll ever do that. I think it's just a matter of slow progression. Like, we got to Pain Remains, we had the EP before that. I think for this one, we just wanted to expand a little bit and just we've been playing bigger rooms, so we play with a lot of bigger people, and we're seeing what they're doing. Like, we saw Parkway Drive, Gojira, exactly, like huge influences for us. And I mean, they're so different from one another, but I think it helped inspire us to even write this one. Like, every song is a little bit different, but it's still Lorna Shore at the end of the day.
Yeah, I'd say that definitely expanding, and I think learning from Pain Remains. I think during Pain Remains, like he was saying, we played with so many bigger bands. Like, before that, we really were just like club band. So being able to like play some of these big, European festivals, play with a lot of these bigger bands, kind of exposed us to different things, which was not that we weren't exposed to the music, but seeing it every day or seeing it like on a big stage kind of changes our, at least changed my perspective on it. But I think also just like every record, I feel like we're always kind of looking at and just being like, what do we do that we liked? What can we improve upon? And like, what do we feel like we didn't get to do on the last record? So I feel like that was probably there. But I think just learning from the last record and we toured so much on it, so we had a lot of time to kind of get familiar with Pain Remains to be like, what can we do better? What can we do differently?
Yeah.
How can we be more purposeful with our songs? Like you could tell, I mean, when we were writing it, these definitely have more of a purpose than like certain songs on the other album, which we still love them all, obviously, but there's certain songs where like, not as good. They don't outweigh as well as the other ones, so.
Yeah.
It's interesting you mentioned that because, you guys have mentioned before that you put a lot of pressure on yourselves and really scrutinize your work when you're, in the studio and recording. You've said that you just said before that it feels like you've been with these songs for so long, and now that they're out in the world and the pressure's kind of off, how do you feel about them? Like you've spent so long in them. How does that change now that it's out there?
I don't know. I feel like I don't know. It's different because we've had these songs for so long. It's been I guess for me, it's been the longest we've sit with a song because when we did Pain Remains, some of those songs we wrote in the studio. And then we sat with them for like a week. So they were like still new and fresh. Some of these other songs, we were sitting for months and months and months. And by the time they came out, it's been like over a year. So for me, I feel like I had my piece with it. And I feel like I'm excited to have them. I still love these songs. But I think I'm also kind of, I don't know, like it's cool that other people get to have that experience that I've already kind of had with it to make sense of.
I think we're also just stoked that it's out in general. I mean, we're trying to enjoy it as much as we can. And we have our manager in our ear just like, all right, so the next one, we're like, stop talking right now. Like, this one just came out. I guess now it did just come out.
To be fair, I've been thinking about the next one.
It never stops.
You're the mole in the band. It's like, the next one, let's go.
No, I think just because, like I said, we've been sitting on it for a while. So, like, I feel like you have your moment. At least for me, I'll have my moment. Like, it's usually up until the album comes out. And I feel like I think the thing I always say is that like it's your song until you release it and it's everybody else's.
Yep.
So I think during that time when you have it and like no one else gets to hear it, I still feel like, okay, this is our thing. And then like once it goes out into the world, it's no longer ours anymore and everyone else gets to connect with it. And that's cool that everyone gets to connect with it. And it's cool that people take different things from it and like stuff that like songs that I really love people like or other parts that people like. It's cool to see it, but I think I'm already starting to think about the next record. trying to get ahead.
You want to go back to where it's like just you.
Yeah, me selfish.
I mean, as a band, as technical as you guys are, when you're in the songwriting process and in the studio, how do you find the balance between making it technical, making it brutal, without making the live show a nightmare from a guitar playing perspective and a vocal perspective?
I feel like we're still trying to figure that out. Every album we're like, this one's going to be a little bit easier to play, but still good and Lorna Shorey. And then we're just like, damn. Yeah. This kind of just feels like we're doing Pain Remains maybe a little bit easier, but it's still just like, wow.
Yeah, we're definitely still working on it. Because I remember when we wrote Oblivion, I was like, oh, some of these parts are like kind of cool. They're like more vibey. It's not really technical. But then you have Oblivion be like almost a 9-minute long song, and you're like, fuck, this is like really long. So it's still like demanding. It's not like our songs really haven't got much shorter, and they're still just as like challenging. So we're still trying to find the balance. Like some songs, like I think playing a song like Unbreakable, having that, like it's definitely one of the shorter songs. It's a little more straightforward, so like I look forward to playing that. Trying to find that.
That's
balance.
One of my favorites for sure.
It's
chill, but still good. And then you get Prison of Flesh, and then you're like,
not chill.
Fuck.
Yeah,
here we go again.
Definitely not chill.
And is it true with that song in particular? The end breakdown is there's some Oppenheimer sound effects in the breakdown.
I think so.
Which one?
Prison of Flesh.
Yeah.
I think we always put in different definitely put in different sounds. Like our producer Josh, we'd always like take stuff from films and movies and stuff like that. So I think we took it from Oppenheimer. Like on Pain Remains, there was like a lot of John Wick.
Okay.
Like, there was like John Wick sound effects. I think there was like NHL like hockey sound effects. We're always just finding things to like accentuate the sound. So it's like I don't know. Like I guess we took stuff from Oppenheimer, I guess. Like
with Pain Remains, we also have like a sword getting pulled out of its sheath during Sun Eater. And like it for me when we were like doing it in the city, we were like, dude, this is the coolest thing ever. And then like nobody even knows it's there.
Yeah,
but
we
like,
love it. I love it. And I wish it was louder. Like,
I wish it was so loud, dude.
I think we said we should just stop playing and let it just be louder.
Someone needs to crank the sword in the studio.
Yeah, literally.
Will, obviously, so much is talked about, your vocal range, your vocal power. Adam, I wanted to sort of stop down as as a bandmate who's in the studio with Will, and when you're laying down the songs and you're kind of thinking, okay, where do we need to take this, as a collective, as a whole piece? Are you guys pushing Will more to kind of like find new and different things that he's doing with his vocals, or is Will just bringing that to the table straight up?
I think from my perspective, I think he's always bringing it to the table. He's always like, oh, I had this idea, I wanted to try out. We're here in the studio, and we're like, this is sick.
Yeah.
So it's never like, hey man, do this. But it would be like something that like he has done. We're like, oh, this would be cool if he did this, or like he'll do like different takes on different parts and try different things, and we'll be like, and we'll be in the room and be like, oh, that sounds cool. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's never like, hey, do this thing. It's kind of.
There are times though where Will needs help because the breakdown sounds like brr, 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 and I'm like, I don't even know what to do right now. Like, it just sounds all this crazy stuff.
It's just numbers.
A lot of zeros and ones and all the other cool stuff. But it's a collaborative effort, whether one way or another. Whether it's someone like, hey, maybe try this for vocals or lyrically, or it's like, hey, maybe we'll do this different riff, or I don't know, fucking something like that. Like, I think Forevermore, we ended up moving some things around vocally. For Unbreakable, we moved a lot of things around. It's everybody just piggybacks off of one another. At the end of the day, the album is everybody's. So if you're unhappy, that was one thing that we were we were mentioning every time we're like in the studio. If somebody's unhappy with something, just like say it, so that way we can move forward.
Because you can't do anything once the song's done. Like, you can't go back and change it. And like, there's times that like, I remember hearing it in the past, whether like on Pain Remains or previous records, someone was like, I've always hated that part. I was like, why don't you say something? You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I've always believed that like there's a better solution on the other end of it. It's not like, okay, you must like this and I must like your idea. We can always probably put our heads together. I believe we can put our heads together and come out with a better idea anyway. So like, I just rather everyone feel happy with it, because you have to be happy with it and enjoy it. And like, you won't be like ecstatic about every single thing 100%, but at least like, if there's something like in your gut, you're like, I don't like this. Like, we try to like have the floor to be like, I really don't feel good about this, so.
Yeah. It's a pretty democratic process.
I think so. Yeah, it feels like
try our best.
We try our best. We try our very best.
Aren't we all?
Yeah.
Hey guys, I feel the Ever Black Festering with Me is Lorna Shore's latest album, so go listen to it wherever you get your music. Guys, thanks so much for coming in and having a chat to us today.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you, man.